Great things come from small beginnings. Take one step at a time. Remember when you're a little kid and you have to save up money for that brand new toy? Remember the satisfying feeling you get when you finally have enough money to buy it? So imagine that feeling lasting for the rest of your life. I'll bet you want that. I'll bet we all want that. But the question is, how? How are you going to get that feeling? What lengths and sacrifices will you give up for the chance of having that feeling? Achieving greatness, whether it's financial, relationship, or health, it all starts from the little things. So let's take financials. If you save up half of your paychecks every time you get paid and invest that money, then imagine how much money you will have when it's time to retire. Depending on what job you have, you can retire at a very young age and live comfortably for the rest of your life. Let's be honest here, I don't see people doing this. Instead, I see people spend their entire paychecks and then some on fancy things, fancy experiences, and share them on social media. If you plan on making a business that requires social media, then that's a different story because you're trying to make money. But there's a good chance that the majority of you that are on social medias are consumers. This means that you browse social media or post content in the hopes of getting more likes in order to one-up the person that you're trying to compare yourself to. I hope I didn't hit any landmines, but if you're one of those people, then it's time to rethink your spending habits. If you're so used to spending money, then start small and save 10% of your paycheck every time you get paid and put that money towards investments. Try doing this for 3 months and see how much money you have grown. Once you see the result, there's a good chance you'll start putting more and more money in. If you don't know anything about investments, then I will provide links to helpful books below that like button for you to check out. These books could be the best purchasing decision you ever made. And you can write a comment down below about how awesome these books have changed your life. I have seen countless people spend money on the worst things possible, then left with nothing but regrets. I'm sure you don't want to be one of them, so it's time to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for the latest content. With relationship, it can be something as simple as going to someone and saying hi. You never know who you can start a conversation with, so it's best to be open-minded. When I was in college, I tried my best to talk to as many people as I can because it's the perfect environment for socializing. I want to see who I'm compatible with and who I should avoid. You will meet interesting people in your life, but you won't know unless you open up. You don't even have to go to college to meet people. Just look up forums on hobbies you're interested in and see if they have any kind of group meeting. Chances are they will. Then it's time to go to the group meetings and be open-minded about people's opinion. They might not always be right, but it's best to stay positive or else you're gonna have a bad time. If you want to be successful in relationships, the little things you can do every day is try to talk to at least one new person. It really doesn't take that much effort, and you will see that it's just a simple, hey, how's it going, can really make someone's day. If you want to have a significant other, then it's time to talk to the person that you have a crush on. Well, they like you, or are they not interested? You'll never know unless you try. Again, it's the little things you can do to try to find some kind of common ground to the person that you like to see if you can get them to hang out with you. Remember, great things come from small beginnings. If you rush into it, then you have a higher chance of crashing and burning. Hang out first and spend some one-on-one time to see if they're interested in you and give hints that you're interested in them to see if they can pick it up. If they're really dense, then it's time to put it out there because they'll never get it. But you have to spend the time to feel them out. I can't stress this enough. There are so many people that do nothing. Then they come telling me that they can never have a relationship when they have done nothing. If you try and they're not interested, then it's time to move on. Just let it go. I know it's hard. It was hard for me the first time around as well, but let it go. With health, the thing to do is to start exercising. Don't expect to be fit in a short amount of time unless you go through extreme lengths to make it happen. Remember, great things come from small beginnings, so it's best to start small and incrementally go up. If you haven't exercised in years, then start with a small 5-minute jog and then a small amount of stretching. Then build yourself up as time passes. If you start out and you're going through extreme lengths, then you have a high chance of giving up, which completely defeats the purpose of great things coming from small beginning. It's going to be a long journey, so keep calm and exercise, because it's going to be worth the sacrifice if you are dedicated to the cause. This also means cutting back on fatty foods because all of the exercises will go to waste if you drown yourself in fat. At the end of the day, it's really a matter of what you do in your daily life that makes you the person that you are today. If you keep fighting for the better future, then you will get there. If you give up the fight, then they won. And later on, you're gonna look back and wonder, what have I done with all of this time? This is why you gotta keep on fighting, and every little bit helps. Comment down below and let me know, what do you plan to do after watching this video? I love to see what you guys have in the comments down below. There's a bunch of great resources to better yourself in finances, relationship, and health in the description box below. If you haven't subscribed yet, then it's time to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to be part of the mighty notification squad. As always, have an awesome day.